Alright, so we're checking out this Superman teaser trailer. Just came out. I just woke up. Okay. Wind wishing. Ooh, what is that? It's our Boy Scout. Let's see this. He's got like a... His body's a little strange. Kind of like a... I don't know. This strange... Maybe it's the padding. The padding looks a little strange, but whatever. It's got a kind of a darker red. It's got a dull kind of theme a little bit. But what's interesting is the cape here just is kind of sewed into the suit. And then he has the blue collar here, which is kind of strange because I'm used to the cape being tucked into the kind of like the opening of the neck. Whoa, what's this? Has anyone ever seen Clark Kent with this kind of, was it a Jerry curl? Or is this like a Jufro or something? That makes a lot of sense actually, because you know, it'd be a better disguise. Lois Lane looking pretty good. I just realized I didn't turn my headphones on. And Daily Planet looking Daily Planety. Who's this? Is this Pa Kent? There's something kind of there's something slightly off, and I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like a horror aspect or if it's kind of like something different, kind of like, is it meant to be kind of campier, or there's something off about it, right? Like it's not taken as seriously as like the newer Superman that we're used to, or it's like not quite like the 80s, but like there's something about it. Like it's almost like when you watch what's the name of that movie? Bright something, or not Bright. I'm like, there's this horror kind of Superman movie, and there's something horror. I feel like slightly like some kind of horror aspect to this. It's hard to explain. What? Krypto!
Home. Take me home.
So this is like almost like a Silver Age type of Superman. Yeah, I mean his costume is not Silver Age, but it's almost like it's got aspects of. It is kind of a strange Superman, isn't it? That is a Lex Luther. What was that? Oh, what's his name? That is Nicholas. I think it's Nicholas Hoult.
Superman.
Oh, crowd hating. Is that Guy Gardner? So that's Guy Gardner, and that's Superman here. And who's that behind him? It's a black guy. Is that a Mr. Terrific? This is a... Oh my god. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. That yeah, that was a Mr. That was a Mr. Terrific. So this is really just seeing so many characters and villains. This has got to be like a combined universe, DC universe Superman. Like it's not the kind that's kind of filmed in absence. That was great. I actually really liked it. I liked it because of the fan service. Now, personally, I kind of like superheroes to be in their own universe. I actually don't like them all combining together. But in this one, they basically just, so far, they pretty much used the ones that Superman usually kind of encounters. Like, uh, and that's just based on, like, because when I was like 7 years old, right? I was like a kid. Uh, Superman was really important to me because I used to read the comics, and he was really important to me at a time when I needed him. And then he died like a year later, and that was really upsetting for me. And sometimes whenever I watch, like, I've seen like maybe four different versions of Superman's death now, and it actually upsets me when he dies. It actually upsets me more than the death of Jesus sometimes, and I know that's like probably wrong to say, but for some reason that's just the way I feel about it. But anyways, uh, I hope this is not one of those things where Superman dies. Uh, and seeing Guy Gardner there is kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about that, but it seems like this story, it has so many things in it that I think it's just gonna assume it's like it's almost jumping into the deep end of just the Superman lore already, and so definitely I don't see a kind of like origin story happening here. I see something like in a well-established Superman. I see Krypto there. I see Mr. Terrific. We see a Lex Luthor with no hair, so it's already like post any versions of him where he's like a clone of his old self. And so this is like a well-established man. Like my guess is villains are just going to be like randomly appearing during this movie. Uh, and that's just going to be like the everyday Superman. And then there is going to be an overarching tale that kind of puts everything together. And then I have no idea what that will be, but I'm kind of excited about this. I kind of like it. Uh, the Superman outfit, I feel like I would have liked the traditional outfit more. Um, and I don't know. I just feel like this one looked a little lumpy when I first saw it with him in this crater. Well, that's weird. Why? So yeah, I felt it was look a little lumpy the first time I saw it, and also I have to get used to this Clark as well. Uh, I'm just not used to seeing him. But yeah, this costume's just got some liberties with it, and it's a little strange. That's all. Just a little weird to get used to because I like the classics from Superman. I know this is like kind of more the modern S and how it is now, and I guess that's fine. But I do like the classic stuff. But I'm pretty happy with some of this. Like, I like this casting as Lex Luthor. It's like it's sort of like my favorite Lex Luthor is Michael Rosenbaum, and I'm not really a huge fan of uh like, no offense to Jesse Eisenberg. I actually like Jesse Eisenberg, but I wasn't a fan of his Superman. It just was kind of sorry, a fan of his Lex Luthor. Yeah, I just felt like it was kind of a little strange, and I'm worried that this one will be a little bit like he's just like a young Lex Luthor. But I actually like this Lex Luthor. It feels like a compromise uh, of like not getting an older guy to play him. But I do kind of like the older, even as Superman. I like Superman to be older, and I like Lex Luthor to be older. Uh, and I do think it's interesting that, like, I think this is a good casting for. I think Nathan Fillion as uh, Guy Gardner is really good, uh, and I just feel like he's older. and they could have just got an older Superman and an older Lex Luthor. But maybe Nathan Fillion's. I would have liked to seen this years ago when he was a lot younger too. And I don't know. Why am I blanking? Is the Hawkman? Why am I blanking on this guy? And then the girl too, Hawkgirl. I think I saw her. But yeah, this is a terrible reaction. I'm sure I'm just like flabbergasted by everything I'm seeing. But anyways, I guess that's it. Uh, it's a lot of fun, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.